Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to do some technical analysis on XRP. We are going to check XRP against Bitcoin and XRP against USDT. And without technical analysis we will see which are our possible swing trades on XRP. And we also need to check Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance in order to know what to expect on XRP charts and altcoins in general. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications. Subscribing is free and helps me a lot, so please help me on that. And also join me on Twitter at CryptoCState. I am posting exclusive trade alerts only there. And leave me a comment on the video. What are your thoughts about XRP? What could be the future for this cryptocurrency? And comment me if you want me to do any coin review, project review or topic review. I will consider all your comments and ideas for further videos. Without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, well, the crypto market has been going down on the last days. Bitcoin is now under the 1 trillion market capitalization at $52,000. XRP is recovering a little bit over the top altcoins, but this dump is not much to worry. I actually didn't enter any short position on this. I think we will recover on the next days, at least if nothing comes up some fundamentals. XRP continue with $23 billion of market cap, and we are more close to going to the position 6 than going into position 8. We are 10 billion over Uniswap, so I think we could say that we will stay in position 7 from the short and medium term for now. Let's go see some charts. In terms of Bitcoin dominance, this is a chart that you always need to keep an eye on this, because they will tell you how could perform the altcoins against Bitcoin, and that is important because that's one of the reasons for an altcoin season. You can predict it or at least see the possibilities of that on this chart. And we can see here that the rally that we had from the end of December 2020, we can see here how the dominance of Bitcoin has been dropping a lot from that. And from February we started to consolidate on these levels. I marked this rectangle here that we held for support here, and if we see we held support around here again and here, and if we see in the past each time that we went below that, we had some kind of altcoin rally too, so that will be one of the possibilities. We have this trend line here that acted as support here, then acted as resistance here, here again, almost here, here and here. So because we acted as support first and resistance later, I think this trend is valid. And even if we don't have here a descending triangle exactly, I will say if Bitcoin breaks this trend line up, then we could have some Bitcoin rally on this, and maybe the altcoins will bleed a little, and that of course will affect XRP. But if Bitcoin dominance lose this support and go down of this rectangle, I think we will be able to see a little of altcoin rally maybe. The stochastic RSI, even if it's starting to trend upwards here, I see some possible downtrend here on the momentum, even if we are below 20 right now. And the RSI is pretty much neutral right now, so no more things here. In terms of Bitcoin against USDT, well, I consider here that since we broke a last all-time high of the last bull run of $20,000, we enter in this channel, and we have been working there from the $20,000, and it's very notice how if I drew a Fibonacci extension from that $20,000 base to each of our peaks, then we formed this kind of falling wedge, and we acted as support at the 0.5 Fibonacci or even inside the golden pocket here, and from there we broke the first falling wedge. We have a second one here, and if I use the same structure of this fractal, in this case the Fibonacci extension acted as support also inside the Fibonacci extension, and from there we created a new all-time high, and that happened 3 times already. So this downtrend line on the channel was very important to me, and here I was expecting the same that acted as support and maybe create a new all-time high, but we broke down here, and if we check that, zooming in there, we actually broke down, tested as resistance here, and have been down on the last 3 days from there. I don't think this is too worried, but we broke this trend line, so maybe we can go again and test it as resistance at the $55,000, and from there get a more drastic downtrend. Or maybe we just could have the 0.382 Fibonacci extension or our last rally and acted as support, and from there broke again and enter again into this multi-day channel. Or right now I don't see a falling wedge, but I see a down channel, which is also a bullish pattern, so this could break upside again. In terms of indicators, volume has been not doing too much, it's very stable. In terms of the stochastic RSI, this is a very important momentum indicator for me, and we are mostly plain already starting to cross. You need to wait always to cross and enter the cross inside outside the 20 of the stochastic, because you could have these fake outs mostly below the 20 that you could have it when you are inside this channel. So even if we cross, you need to wait that we enter about 20 and have a real definition of the stochastic RSI. But anyways, our momentum is very down, so there's no momentum for the downside, and the RSI just took support in a place that in the past we have been having this line of 43 as support again, here and mostly here, and we can see how it's turning upside. So I could see here a momentum finishing on the downtrend. If we don't have any big fundamentals right now or any big manipulation, I think we can recover from this point. Acted as a resistance before, so now we are holding support on this Fibonacci extension. So we need to see how the pattern goes. Let's go see some XRP charts right now. Let's start with the bad news. Well, the bad news regarding XRP against BTC is that this is one of the worst pairs to trade against Bitcoin. I never use XRP against Bitcoin. We can see that from the last bull run, XRP has been down against Bitcoin and continue going down. The only thing is that we have these enormous peaks over time, from time to time. I checked this, and this is usually related to some fundamentals, and the same happened on these 4 events. If we see the total of time that XRP is up against Bitcoin, we can have here 100 days on this uptrend. Then XRP was better than Bitcoin. Then we have this rally of 33 days, and from there just a couple of more of 7 days or 6 days. So in the time of 3 years, only half of a year was better to have XRP against Bitcoin. That's why I think it's a more best investment to hold Bitcoin against XRP. But I think if you want to gamble a little, like I mentioned here, we could see another peak on XRP against Bitcoin if the CAC lose the lawsuit against Ripple, or if we have some big news regarding that topic. I think that XRP right now, it should be about $1 if this didn't happen in December. That was a very bad news for XRP. All altcoins took up an altcoin rally, and XRP just plummeted down because of this news. So I think this is the next milestone for XRP to to get into the $1 sector. But XRP, in terms XRP against USDT, is another story. I think you have possibility to trade in on this pair of coins. I see this big pattern of a symmetrical triangle that we started to form on November 2020, and we have been already creating this pattern over 120 days. And if we check how many days we have here, I would say at most 22 days of this pattern if we emerge here. And I think this will be one of the trading opportunities for XRP against USDT. We held support many times on this trend line, so this trend line it will be more important than this upper line. So if we lose support on this downtrend, I will say that it's possible to make a short position on XRP, but I will also pay attention to the symmetrical structure of this triangle. I use the wicks here instead of the bodies like here, because in this triangle, if I use this yellow line, which will unify body closes on the candles, we could see a lot of fake out wicks. XRP is very volatile against USDT, like you can see here. So in this case, I prefer to use the sticks of the candle. So I will be paying attention to break any of these two supports. Right now, if I consider the Fibonacci extension from this pop, we are holding support of 0.5 Fibonacci extension, which is very good. One big thing to see here is that right now we are trending up from this line of resistance. This is the downtrend of the last days. It was not too big for XRP. My consideration, I think it was 6 cents, and it could be very worse, and we see how we respected this trend line. So this downtrend line is very important right now. And one thing to mention is that the stochastic RSI is clearly trending down on momentum, but the price is continue recovering and trending up here. If we have this 1 or 2 days more, that will be a bearish bull signal, because usually the stochastic RSI is similar to the RSI, is a lagging indicator, and usually match the figure of the price, like you can see here. In this case, for example. So if we have this contrarian indication, we probably could see a sharp trend up on the stochastic RSI after, and that could give us also momentum to break this big triangle trend. So that's one possible scenario. The RSI is kind of neutral, it's pointing up, but a little curve here. So I will not pay too much attention right now to RSI. In terms of the MACD, we can see that we cross here, and we have a buy signal here when we cross this line that will correspond to this point, which also was bottoming with the downtrend line of this triangle. So this was a big buy opportunity from my perspective on the chart. I didn't took any position here, but it was clear that we could have this leg up of trend line here, and we went from 44 cents into 58 cents. That was one trade opportunity, and right now we are held in this support area like we have in the triangle here, if we use the body candles here. So I think if we break this resistance area on the MACD, we could see a leg up here, and that will also correspond, if we have coincident confluence on that, with the break of this trend line for the upside. In terms of Bollinger Bands, I really like this indicator. We can see all the volatility here going up, down, up, down. What you want to see in terms of Bollinger Bands is this bottleneck that generates here in these situations. When the volatility, when we have some consolidation and the volatility stops, this is the previous moment before a new leg up or down in volatility. We have been seeing that here, which will coincide with this moment for a buy opportunity. And what we want to see now here is that the down band of the Bollinger Band start going up, and see if we can have some confluence with this trend line on the down of the triangle, and maybe see some consolidation on the triangle structure, and from there a little neck will be nice to also consider the volatility. Also, the volume has been declining a lot here. That's another sign that the big moment could be arriving. So I think there's a lot of confluence to wait this pattern evolving and take some trade decisions after that. In terms of the moving average, if we see the triple moving average, the 21, 50 and 100, we are up the three of them. That is a bullish sign. But we have the 50 over the 21. We want to see green, red and yellow. That will be more bullish. So we hope that now we trend a little up and the 21 could be up of the 50, and we could have support over the 21 like we have here, for example. That will be better in terms of XRP going up, right? And if we see the HB, the historical volatility, I would say that we need a little consolidation, stop with the volatility like we see in the chart, and have some consolidation before our next move up or down of this triangle. In terms of the exponential moving average, we are in the 4-hour candle now, held in support on the exponential rebound. And that's good. We have been on the downtrend, we broke down, but we quickly move it up, and holding support on the 4-hour is critical, because that will give us support for a new uptrend like we have here. And each time that we broke down, we held a couple of days there, but this doesn't seem to be the case. I think maybe for XRP right now, we will have some consolidation or a leg up now. And in the 1-hour candle, we are completely over the exponential moving average rebound. So we are very healthy here. That's it all for today, guys. I hope you're enjoying this technical analysis of Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, and mainly XRP. Pay attention to this triangle and we could do some swing trade. If you want to do what I will be doing in the future, what trade I will take, please join into Crypto C State on Twitter. Please, before leave, give me some comments on the video, like, subscribe, and click the bell to get the notifications. And I see you in the next video.